we got a rebuild, and this is going to be a 1 hour rebuild. So do not worry, because I know the last ones have not been 1 hour. The reason for that is because my game cut out. The internet went out. But this time we're going to make sure it doesn't happen. If it does, then it does. There's not much I can do about it. It's obviously the internet. Today, we're rebuilding the 2008 Cleveland Browns. And Madden, and Madden 21. Thanks to a special guy who made the rosters. So, today we're looking at the team here. This is the 2008 roster of the Cleveland Browns. So, obviously, this team doesn't look half bad. Got Kellen Winslow, who was really good back then for the Cleveland Browns. And wide receiver quarters about 50-50. Josh Cribbs. Josh Cribbs. And then Tariq Anderson, who is the starting quarterback of the Cleveland Browns at this time. Is he gonna last? No, he's not a long-term option. We're not gonna keep him long-term either. It's just not gonna happen. So we have Josh Cribbs. Josh Cribbs was pretty good back in the day. We all know Josh Cribbs was ultimately really good. He was alright, anyways. But then there's Derek Anderson, who's a starting quarterback. But guys, that's just not our answer at QB. Don't worry. Defense is a little bit okay. Obviously, this is a really old team, so there's probably a lot of good old players in here as well. But hey, I can't complain. It's pretty good. We're going to work with that defense a little bit. This team is an 86 overall. Remember, this is 08, so this is a little bit different than usual. So, but guys, we're going to rebuild the 2008 Cleveland Browns, and we're already starting off with a bang. Real quick, I want to check out free agency. I've not really digged a whole lot into this game. See, there's obviously some free agents here that were probably free agents back in the day. And a lot of obviously these now are real life people like that, and not that, but not that either, but that. But we're not going to sign those people because that's not what we're supposed to do in this game. You're supposed to sign free agents that were in this time of era. Not this time. The time in the era, yeah, this time in the era in 2008. So let's look at, we're going to go ahead and grab a couple free agents that were in this era. Starting off with Mr. Tariq Glenn, one of the best offensive line probably out there right now. Back in the day, of course. We're going to beef up this offensive line. We're going to sign a lot of these players. Don't know who's all going to stay. But anybody's pretty good help for the most part. So yeah, we signed a couple free agents, nothing much, but just to boost up the team a little bit. Guys, I hope you guys are going to enjoy this video. I know I'm going to enjoy it. I want to get into it just in case anything does happen. So let's get into the video. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and send to the playoffs. First comes first is playoffs. The playoffs come first, obviously. Then we will look around to see what needs to be fixed. Now, free agency in 08 is going to be probably really good. I've already done one game out of this, and I just want to say it was super awesome. And if you haven't seen that, go after this video. Go watch it. It is the 2008 0-16 Detroit Lions. The team that went 0-16 and was the worst team in the NFL. Just failed to get anything done. But we have Derek Anderson, which is kind of a funny, ironic thing, because he's not really in the league much anymore. So, lots changed since then. And of course, Fry. And I only say Fry now because I just trying to get the thumbnail pulled together. And I just realized that there was a guy called Fry back in the day who was a Browns quarterback as well. And yes, that was 2008 as well. Literally. We're going back in the old days, guys. Like, this is retro Madden, but in Madden 21, thanks to a certain somebody. is awesome. It really is awesome. I'm telling you what. Really awesome. So, pretty awesome. I'm excited. And I said awesome. Yeah, you get the point now. Thank you. Guys, I annoy my own self, but then I realize I'm annoying others as well. So, I'm so sorry, guys. It doesn't ever mean to happen. Sometimes it just happens. But hey, who am I to judge? So, if I don't talk a whole lot, I'm just trying to get things done as I'm doing this video. Like, for example, I'm trying to get the thumbnails done. So, for the most part, just kind of hang on and enjoy the video while I'm trying to do this right now. Yeah, 'cause this is not going well already. I'm trying to get a thumbnail pulled together and it doesn't want to work. Pretty typical, right? When I'm trying to get something done and it's just like, oh hey, you're trying to do something? Oh, never mind. Yeah, it is a misery thing. Did we make the playoffs? We did. 9-7 went the 2008 Cleveland Browns. No, I did not expect this to happen. No, I didn't purposely do this. It was just something, you know, it obviously came up like this. And we're under Coach Kevin Stefanski because we can't get the old coaches uploaded into the game. Obviously, there's just not a lot of things you can do about that unless you have PC. But I'm just happy we have what we have. And I'm not one bit complaining. Shout out to the guy who made this file so people can use it. Because, heck, I'm enjoying the heck out of it. I think it was Charlie Fry. 14 touchdowns for Jamal Lewis. Jerome Harrison got a couple of touchdowns. And you can see we're just going to quickly look through so we can keep going. I can get a few seasons done here for you guys. Yeah, pretty much. We were alright. We weren't great, but we weren't terrible either. We didn't make the playoffs, which is a huge surprise, to be honest. I didn't really expect it a whole lot, but at the same time, it's like, well, this is cool. Like, at least we made the playoffs. Like I said, guys, I'm trying to get this thumbnail figured out, and I believe we advanced. Oh, no, we lost. Well, sometimes it gives you the same screen like you did advance, but we didn't. We lost 38-35. What a close game for the Cleveland Browns, who went 9-7 with Derek Anderson. Is Derek Anderson our long-term QB? Oh, no. No, well, we may try to develop with him. But I don't know. Depends on the draft, which I'm trying to do, but once again, I'm working on a thumbnail at the same time. Auto-generated rookies, of course, just because while the D tackle is actually the best in the league, we are not going to sadly be able to get this pick, but he's actually the best player in the. Okay, no, he's not. He's not the best player in the league. He's projected to be, but he's definitely not. He's running down to the second round. So I think Elliott Murphy is the best player in the league right now for quarterback. And Xavier Walton. Ooh, a left guard is actually looking really good, sorta. He's a third mid-round talent, but could go earlier. Just projecting him to be that. So that's okay. But we have Titans and football team in the Super Bowl. Quickly put auto scouting on. I always do that because it makes it go so much quicker, and you can just find out who you want, who's really good, in just a click of a second. So it's nice. All right, football team won 24-16. Free agents we need to resign. We need to see who we can keep long term. Now, obviously, not everybody can stay because there's not enough cap space for that to happen. But I'd like to keep Tariq Glenn, probably one of the best players on the league right now. Small contract would be great. Alright, but he's not wanting to play. Okay, there's not a lot of free agents we need to re-sign. Just a few. Hopefully, fingers crossed, everybody will resign that needs to resign. It'd just make life a tons easier. Alright, so I'm debating on a 28-year-old, or you know what? Settled it, none. Tariq Glenn is going to be our long-term, not very long-term because of his age, but yeah, but you know, it's okay. It will be alright. So sorry guys, as you can tell, I'm literally trying to work on this thumbnail while literally filming a video. Not very smart, by the way. 10 million in cap. Let's see who we can get. QB option is so not an option here. Probably not, because honestly, what do you expect? Steven Jackson's a free agent. We ended up getting him in last video. We're gonna actually go after Frank Gore. Going somebody after a little bit different. Frank Gore, I would love to have him in our long-term option. Wide receiver, let's go ahead and try to get Chris Henry. Okay, we're not gonna be able to get Chris Henry. Okay, cap, once again, in this game, is extremely not well. And the reason for that is because a lot of these free agents, of course, this is old franchise stuff, so usually you probably have to have the salary cap off for this. But we aren't going to do that because that's just not what I want to do. It's not my long-term answer to do 0 salary cap, even though that will be a rebuild coming down the line soon. Alright, we did get Frank Gore. We're not going to get that wide receiver, I don't think. We'll have to take that bid off and try for somebody else, because he's not going to sign. He'll get a better offer. Is there anybody who doesn't have an offer at all? Oh yeah, there's plenty. There's plenty of people that don't have an offer that probably would accept if I offered them the job right now. But guys, I don't even know who that would be. So we're gonna try this guy right here. Hoping he signs. And nope, he will not sign because why not take a small cut in pay just to have your job as an offense as a left tackle. Forgive me for not giving you 185 million per year. You probably deserve it, but dude, come on. You know my salary is budgeted by what we have. The salary is not gonna be well, because this game is going to take a lot of salary cap, because a lot of these players got paid millions back then, so it's kind of like they're getting paid millions, but in nowadays. Bears had the first overall pick. I'm going to see who they picked. Jeff Jacobs. They actually took one of the best players in the league, supposedly, and he was not really that good. 71 overall. So yeah. Fun. Elliott Murphy still remains on the board. I think we'll take him, but I'm not going to. We might want to trade down. Oh man, we don't have a lot of options here, sadly, because why would there be? I don't really know who to take. There's really nobody good. I don't really want a quarterback from Michigan State, but I guess we'll trade down. Yeah, we're gonna trade this pick. I don't see anything that I want. We're actually gonna trade with New England because, well, no, I want more draft picks, but I want a better pick. so I guess we'll trade with New England. I want to get pick number 17. So New England can have it. I'm not sure who they're going to take. Yeah, they took a horrible player. It didn't even matter. Alright, so we end up getting, I think, a first round pick next year, it looks like. Because we didn't even get the pick there. He's still there, bro. Come on. Somebody take that quarterback. I know he's probably not even that good, but, like, come on, man. Like, do me a solid. We're going to take this tight end, and he's obviously terrible. I don't know why. He's got good speed, though. Yeah, that's about it, though. There's not really much there in the draft. We're going to end it, actually, now. I'm not really seeing anything. So... I'm not really sure why. It doesn't make a lot of sense either. I just don't know. I wish I knew. But at the same time, I can't complain. Because we're going to have a really good season, hopefully. So hey, why not? Alright, so hopefully we can make the Super Bowl this year. At least the playoffs would be nice. Something different. Something different would be nice. We're going to go ahead, send to the playoffs. So let's go ahead and see where this team stands. Out of everybody, I'm a little concerned that we won't do well, per se, but at the same time, I will take my chances. I'm literally gonna take my chances. I'm gonna take my chances. So, alright, so we're simming this season, which is the season up here, and we're gonna see what happens. Hopefully we make the playoffs. So yeah. Alright, so again, if I don't talk a whole lot, I'm trying to text and do a lot of things at the same time. So you know, a lot going on. Trying to wait on the freaking simulation. Takes forever. A lot. Hopefully we made the playoffs. And Derek Anderson we trust. Literally, in Derek Anderson we trust. See what happens here, guys. We should be running out right now. And we did not. We went 2-14. Ooh. What a horrible season. We went 2-14. That's close to their actual record in 2008, which was 4-12. This is 2009, so well, now it's 2009. In this game, it's 2009 now, because 2008 we just simulated. Does that make any sense? I hope it does. We got nowhere. We got demolished all season long, it looks like. So, sadly to say, this team did not make the playoffs. A little disappointed. Really, really disappointed. You just have to see. Alright, Giants Chargers Super Bowl. That's kind of weird because Eli Manning was drafted by the Chargers and Philip Rivers was drafted by the Giants, and they swapped picks before. I think we all remember that. I would hope. If not, look it up on YouTube. It's actually pretty interesting. So yeah. Resigned players. Anybody need resigned, to be honest? Probably. Let's see. Alright, Josh Cribbs we will resign. We only have a small amount of money to work with, so we're gonna have to be very careful on who we resign, because as you can tell, we're already out of money. I may have turned salary cap off for this one. I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's this guy, Luis Castillo. We definitely have to go all in on Luis Castillo. We sadly don't have a lot of money. We're gonna have our new. I think we're gonna have a new quarterback. We're gonna get rid of Derek Anderson. We're gonna dump Derek Anderson. Actually, we're gonna get that 81 overall quarterback. I just have to make more cap space for this to happen. So we're gonna trade Derek Anderson. Actually, well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't really want him anymore. Charlie Fry obviously needs to go, and Jamal Lewis. Who wants to be the volunteers for this trade? Derek Anderson has been a flop so far. We made the playoffs once with Derek Anderson. We are going to release trade Derek Anderson. Actually, we're going to keep him. We're going to get him more weapons. So, anybody got any interest in this? Probably not. Sadly. It's not that easy just to get rid of a quarterback. How about Sheldon Young? Straight up, we're going to go ahead and try to trade for a running back. We're going to get Sheldon Young. We're sending Charlie Fry and Jamal Lewis for Sheldon Young, who's a lot younger than Jamal Lewis. So, kind of explains everything a little bit in detail. We got Frank Gore and Selvin Young. Sorry, Selvin Young, not Sheldon Young. And we're going to get rid of these guys. Any interest here for this guy? And it does not look like it. So let's just see what we can get. Probably not a whole lot. How about Nate Burleson? Anything's better for this team. Because of the weapons, we need to get him weapons. I don't know how much money we're getting back, but I do want to get Luis Costello. He's probably one of the best free agents right now in the league. So we need to definitely make a move right now before it's too late. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get him, but we're gonna try. Here, let's just go ahead and throw in our bid for him right now. Let's see if he's worth anything or not. We'll see. Okay, we're not gonna get him. That's what sucks, is you think you're gonna get him and then you don't. Yeah, there's plenty more offers to go around. Not really surprised. I mean, there's great free agents, but everybody's just so old. It's really hard to tell how long their future would be with us. I don't really know. And I'm not really willing to wait either to see. 40-year-old player in here, holy cow. Yeah, you guys can definitely tell what this is like. Yeah, I think we're just gonna pass on free agency. There's nothing really available. And the draft is probably more productive. So let's see. We're gonna head to the draft. Let's just find out. So now, guys, it'll be interesting to see what we can draft out of the draft. So here we go. We are in the draft. We have the first overall pick, which is nice. We may replace our QB here or somebody. And it looks like the safety is the best guy in the draft. And he is. We're going to take Dalton Bishop. He's ranked 11 in the class, but we took him first overall. But because he looked really good, I do not want a quarterback. We're going to try to work with Derek Anderson as much as possible. As you can tell, nobody wants that QB. So Curtis Randall was a really good wide receiver we missed out on. Same with Hugh Gooden. So that kind of sucks, but that's alright. Cliff Leak is going to be our one of our new running backs. 76 overall. At least we got a 76 overall player. Cliff Leak is a running back out of Memphis. We're going to have him on the team. Long term. Another pick. We're getting our picks like crazy. Not a lot of good players left in the draft though. Usually I just look for players like these that have very high overall ratings. A+, probably a quarterback. It's actually a center. We're going to take the center. Yeah, he's really good. Robbie Rudnick. I meant to say Rudnick. Yeah, Rudnick. So pretty good. Alright, so we're moving on. We are going to take right in Eric Bendick. And he is a 70 overall. Eric Bennick is pretty good. Not Bendick, Bennick. It's really hard to pronounce these players' names. Do not laugh, seriously. It's really hard to pronounce these players' names when they have weird, funky names. Alright, so we're taking Quincy Beckwith here at this pick. He's 67 overall. It's definitely a reach, but once again, just trying to find players that maybe have futures with us. And at this point, nobody really looks like they have a future. Some do, some don't. Alright, so let's find out. So we did not finish the draft, because obviously there's not usually a lot of picks left at that time. So, yeah. Alright, 2022 season, we're going to take a look at this team. We're also going to look at free agency. See if there's any snaggers we can get out of there. And snaggers, we're going to snag some people up in free agency. That's what snagger means. It's just a shortened version of snag. And so we're going to go ahead and look and see what free agents are available. Here's our team right now. 84 overall. Definitely not horrible, great. What I mean by not great, like there's just a lot we need to work on. Unfortunately. Any good wide receivers we could pick up? Ernest Wilford is alright. Trade bait, if anything, because let's see what's available for trade right now, real quick. Trying to get a wide receiver to really help this team out. Let's try for Devin Hester. We're gonna actually legit try to get Devin Hester. We're gonna throw in a 3rd round pick for Devin Hester, and we are really close to getting him. So I think all we're gonna do now, we're gonna throw in like a 5. I don't usually go up to a 5th round pick. There's usually nobody there. And then all we need to do is throw in like a 7. So 3, 5, and 7. 7 round picks are not really valuable to me. So there we go. We got a great trade. 3 to 5 and a 7 for Devin Hester, who is one of the best kick returners in the league. Brett Favre's up for trade. I would consider that on many levels. Yeah, there's a lot of players in here. As you can tell, like Chester Taylor's in here. Emmitt Bradshaw. There's a younger Emmitt Bradshaw. Might have to look at that. Darren Sproles. Wide receiver core, not looking too hot. I want to go ahead and actually try to get Emmitt Bradshaw, and the reason for that is because I want to get this team really good. And right now, I think we need to add another player like him to take this team to victory. Yeah, this player's going to be hard to get. So not really worried about draft picks because I don't really go that far. And I really want to get Emmitt Bradshaw. So we're going to throw in a 3rd round pick. We got Emmitt Bradshaw for a very small deal there. But this team is officially ready to go. We're going to head to the playoffs. Let's see what happens. So you guys have to sit back and wait. Hopefully it's a good season. So if I don't talk, I'm just on social media trying to check out some things. So don't worry, I'm still here. Just check social media out as I wait for this, because guys, this takes forever for me and for you guys as well, honestly. So yeah, that just explains that automatically. Yeah, this stuff takes quite a while to do. I don't like how it takes forever. I like to just keep the pace going, but obviously in Madden, it's just not possible to keep up with the pace because there really isn't a pace. I mean, there really just isn't. I mean, you think about it. You just have to wait till it. You just have to wait till it gets done simulating before you can move on. Alright, we're only at League 11. You'd think this would go 100 times quicker, but it just won't. You're just like sitting here like, you know, this could go quicker at any time. You're thinking, oh, maybe it's almost done. Nah, no, not even close. It's just like, wow. actually almost done. I just said when you stop talking and you're looking on Instagram, Snapchat, text, it actually goes much quicker than you think. Oh, and look, we didn't even make the playoffs. That's not one bit surprised. 7-9, and the reason I'm not surprised is this is a really older team with an older roster. So you have to work with that. Derek Anderson just does not look long term for me. He just looks really down, like he really doesn't know how to play because he's not really getting us anything. So we will probably trade him. Look for a better franchise QB. Maybe in the draft, maybe free agency. I don't really know what's available. So we're going to go ahead and head to the Super Bowl. This won't take very long to do, luckily. Alright, hey. Chargers Falcons Super Bowl. And that's not a bad matchup there for the Super Bowl. Let's see who wins it. And Steve McNair did something. I don't know if he retired. Probably. When he's in the game, he was a little bit older, so you kind of have to think of it that way. A lot of these players are retired because of their age already, which sucks because you're like, oh, I want to sign to the team, and then like, no, they're retired. You're like, oh, well, and that's just not working. Ahmed Bradshaw is going to get re-signed. I'm probably saying his name wrong. Once again, I don't know how to say these names, so just forget it. I'm just not going to say them at all. Unless I really know them. Kellen Winslow. Yeah, I guess we'll resign to a small contract there. 27. Definitely aging, but you kind of just have to think about it for a minute. Like, well, he's a good player still. Like this guy, like, yeah, he's 30, but he's a 92 overall in star development. And he says, oh, it's a free agency. Well, you're not going to do that in my book. Derek Anderson, we're going to let him walk. He's already 27. We're going to pass on Derek Anderson long term. It's just not happening. We're going to find somebody much better. And the other guy, we have all this money to spend. So we're going to try to resign some of these free agents. A lot of them are not going to resign because they're just being inconsiderate because I'm not paying them what they want. But guys, remember, I want to leave money for free agency. There's probably going to be a lot of good people there, and I'm not just going to let everybody go. Now, Joe Thomas is a definite long, big pay guy. He's such a good player. He's definitely worth long term. So always look to re-sign him if you do this franchise thing where you have a weight version, because Joe Thomas, yeah, everybody's declining. I just don't understand what the big deal is with them. They don't want to play. Alright, we're actually going to let everybody else walk. And the reason for that is we'll get more money and then we will really see what needs to be re-signed. So, look on social media real quick. And now, again, checking more sports stuff on Instagram. Alright, so what's available? Some good, some bad stuff. A little bit of mix. Rex Grossman's in here. And Derek Anderson obviously has no offers. That kind of surprised me, but not surprised me either, because he's just not that good. Jeff Garcia's in here. I think we'll draft a QB. To this point on, Marquise Jones-Drew, we actually don't need him. We got plenty of running back help. Wide receivers is a big need, so let's go ahead and try to sign Reggie Wayne. Big help there would be nice. Lee Evans would be cool. Not gonna spend all the money in the world on wide receivers. Just a couple. Let's do Randy Moss. Randy Moss would be cool. Give him a contract with the Browns. Tight end's fine. Left guard's fine. This place is fine. Need to sign here. Let's do Oliver Crutez. He looks pretty good. I mean, you know, anything's better than what we had. Roberto Gares, we're gonna sign him. I need a player for this position. Obviously, I'm not gonna fight with free agents. Like, if they're like, there's already offers for that player, I'm not gonna just go out there and be like, oh, I'm gonna make the better offer. Like, at this point, I'm too tired to do that. It's just not gonna happen. Albert Haynesworth is definitely a guy I would love to bring in. Vince Wilfork is usually in here too sometimes. I forgot what season he is in here though, but again, I don't even know. I'm just signing a lot of good free agents because they're available. And when are you ever gonna say, hey, I'm signing this dude to this contract? Very rarely you'll see that. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get Joey Porter. Pretty good player. I need a player on this position. And we're running out of money. That is not one bit surprising. We still need plenty more positions, but again, ooh, Ed Reed's in here. That's a definite sign. So let's go ahead and kind of back off middle outside linebacker. Yeah, let's try to get Ed Reed. Straight up, Ed Reed's the guy. And we're not going to be able to compete with Ed Reed. So we're not even going to do anything. If we can't compete with that, then we're just not. We're alright. We're going to go Mason Crosby, the youngest kicker in here right now. He's a little older than I, but he's still got a job with the Green Bay Packers. So we'll need to draft a few positions because we weren't able to sign everybody. But luckily enough, it's not that hard. So as long as we get everybody here, we'll be alright. And we did not, but Dayton did not. So let's go ahead and I guess whatever we could not get, let's look at the position that we could use, which is safety. Nope, safety's actually okay, but we're gonna go ahead and sign Sean Jones to a contract. Free safety. Let's go Stewart. The Stewart guy looks pretty good out of Purdue. Let's try this now. Just filling in positions at this point. We're going to draft a quarterback. We're not going to worry about the quarterback room right now, because there's nobody really that I want. And if there is anybody I want, I don't even know where to start. So like I said, I don't even know where to begin. So, alright, we're going to start drafting. We have the 11th pick in the draft. We're just going to stick with that pick. We're going to try to find a quarterback. And I don't even care what kind of quarterback it is. Just somebody. We're looking at Billy Verdon or Will Fredrickson. I think I'm going to go. Or we got Michael Peake. But I don't know. He's really second round talent. We're going to go with the top quarterback, I guess, in the thing. He's Billy Vernon. He's actually a good pick, and we got Billy Vernon to be our future quarterback, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But pretty much a sick pick right there for our position that we had. Alright, we're gonna get this right tackle. We're gonna try. Can't expect everybody to be good, but this guy's actually alright. 70, 69, and higher are usually really good. Philip Hoskins, 70 overall, but not a bad pick though, really. Just future O-line help. I forgot we don't have the rest of the picks, so we're gonna have to be stuck with what we have. So we're gonna actually just go ahead and take anybody here. Noah Stewart looks really good. I think we're gonna take Noah Stewart out of Villanova, and he's 67 overall. That's an alright pick. Again, 67 overall. Really, they could become better. Randy White out of Duke just went to the Patriots. I think this guy is dropping. His name is Darren Peterson, and he is a 69 overall. So we will take the 69 overall over, over any position number, because that's pretty good. Not bad. It's pretty much a steal. for that draft. Jamel Peppers is a tight end. Guys, and we took a 62, just testing things out, and yeah, nothing much left here. Alright, so let's go ahead and get season 2020 something. I don't really know what season that is. Oh, season 2023. Which begins in the preseason, means the new season is here. Season 2023. The Cleveland Browns defense is awful, but there's just not much we can do about that. We will work on that later. We did get a new quarterback. Billy Vernon is going to lead the pack at 22. Rookie out of Florida State. 76 over hidden development. Probably started better development. Not bad. Alright, we're not even going to check out defense because it didn't even look that good. So we're just going to go ahead and keep up with what we've been doing and just sim into the playoffs. Again. So as I look on social media, it might be quiet for a few minutes. Just trying to chill out and just wait. Alright, so nothing new on Instagram. Sadly. Same old, same old, same old. That's really what happens anymore. You should find the same stuff. And you're like, then why did I look? It's really sad. But again, that is how it goes. For the most part. So, we're on at week 8. I thought we'd be closer to being done, but we're actually not closer. I mean, I'm not like I'm in any hurry. It's just like, it could speed up the process, would be tons better. Like, really, though. Really could. So not bad though, we're just taking it time by time. As I'm waiting this out. It's 1 o'clock in the morning officially where I'm at. I lost so much interest at this time. Yeah, you know. You guys know how it is. Late night streaming, but it's fun because, guys, I love doing YouTube videos. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I love having you guys on here. You guys are the best. 49 minutes, almost 1 hour. And 1 hour, that will be in the stream, really, because we did a lot of seasons, so I want to get some sleep at some point tonight, so probably at least 2 more seasons, and then we're going to call it the quits. But guys, this has really been a fun franchise overall. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. And we made the playoffs for the first time with the rookie quarterback. Billy Vernon took us to the playoffs with a really crappy defense, but a somewhat... Okay, well, actually went up to an 80. It was like a 75 at the start. We beat New England in Week 17, and now we're playing them in the wild card. So we're finally going to go ahead and look, and the Buccaneers made the playoffs. Congratulations. and Tom Brady's not even the quarterback. Cool. We were the first best offense in the league. 39 touchdowns, 9 picks, 4,000 yards. Billy Vernon was a friggin' beast. Rushing yards went to Frank Gore, 1,000 yards, 11 touchdowns. Ahmed Bradshaw, 9 touchdowns, only 450 yards. Not much going on there. 1,000 yards, 14 touchdowns for Brylan Edwards out of Michigan. My favorite college. Kellen Winslow had 6 touchdowns, only 985 yards. 21 yards for Reggie Wayne, 7 touchdowns. How did defense look? We don't ever look at defense. Kevin Pierce had 1.5 sacks. Who led in sacks? We're looking for the leading sack guy. And that looks to be T.Y. Warren had 13 sacks. Which is unbelievably awesome. And Frank Gore really just balled out. Will we make it far? We're 11-5 and we're in the wild card with our brand new quarterback. Well, let's see. Oh no, we lose by I think like at least a field goal, 28-24. Well that really sucks, folks. We did not. We made it to the playoffs with our rookie quarterback. Did not succeed. And I mean, did not succeed. We did not go as far as I thought we would. But hey, I'm not one to pick him landing, guys. It's okay. It's alright. It's whatever. Maybe this year. Ooh, Cowboys Raiders Super Bowl. Let's see who wins it. I'm gonna put my bets on the Raiders right now, just for the heck of it. And I got it right. 35-14 over the Dallas Cowboys. Alright. Looking at free signings, what's worth it, what isn't? Well, that's easy to say. We have about 46 million, so we're going to be very, very careful on who we resign because we need to make it worth it, if anything. And a lot of these friends are actually going to walk. And the reason I say walk is because gray overalls, just very old players. And older players usually start to progress very quickly. And I just don't want that for my team. I want this team to have a little bit of younger, but somewhat older players. You know, as you like how you would draft normally. So let's just see what free agents we have. We have plenty of money to spend for once. Alright, anybody really good or anybody that we should be looking at? Samuel there, a free agent. Peyton Manning's a free agent. Man, I should have waited, but we're okay. I'm fine with the man and the only Billy Vernon's superstar X Factor. Not a Peyton Manning's looking to go to the Chicago Bears. That's pretty cool. Alright. Alright, well the Patriots are not putting a whole lot of interest in Sean McDonald. We're gonna try. And then we're gonna Jason Hill. Looks pretty good. We're gonna save some money behind for us. And so far, offensive line, of course, just always needs upgraded. Can't ever find a long-term player to play in the offensive line. Always sign these veterans because they're great. They're great players to have in case you don't have any. Roberto Garza, we should have re-signed. Would have been totally worth it. I guess we'll try to keep some younger players going here. But I guess I don't mind the veterans either because biggest need of all. Joey Porter's back in free agency. I'm gonna try this again because I didn't have any luck last time. And there's probably not much else we need to re-sign or get to sign at this point. Besides this position, but this is easy. Either we get them or we don't. Fair and simple. Into the draft is coming up. So of course, we'll work the rest in the draft. I'm not really sure who we're gonna get out of this batch of free agent signings, but we're gonna see. We'll just look and see, I guess, to see what we get. I hope we get everybody, but I think we did someone. Not really sure who we didn't get, but if we didn't get really anybody else, not a big deal. Well, we're gonna draft, if anything. Did go 11-5 though. Our quarterback is really good. Trying to keep the offense good in place so that we perform better. Having a new quarterback has been really helpful so far. Alright, we're going to the draft. Any luck this year? I don't know. I hope. Any good players would be nice. We're trying to get this team to the Super Bowl. It may not happen though, sadly. It's sad to say that because you just don't know. So we really need a cornerback. Sheldon Brown, free agent. Left free agent. Nobody wanted him. We have pick 22. Let's see what we can get. Probably, okay, another running back. I don't know how many of those we need. So we're gonna look at the safety, maybe Ed Fowler. I guess we'll take the running back. I guess it doesn't hurt to have some good running back depth. And 74 overall, Dwayne Edwards. Just gotta plan for the future, man. You gotta compete to see who's good and who really is not that good. Another pick here. Take this D tackle. Just somebody. 70 overall, Deion Smith. Looks alright, out of California. 70 overall, just kind of keep this going. Not gonna drag it out all night. Not my cup of tea. A really late 4th round pick, and that's it. After that, that's alright. We don't really need anything else. We dang scored well. Take another D tackle. Scene Rollings, and he's actually a 69 overall. Not bad. We'll sign free agents too, of course, whatever money we have left and what positions we need to fill. It'll be a free agency spot. So cool. So yeah. Alright, so I don't know who we retired. At this point, it doesn't really matter. Just need to go to the preseason. So here we are, season 2024. Probably the last, or the next one's the last. I don't really know when it's gonna end. And we are officially out of salary cap. So we're sadly not gonna be able to sign anybody. Even though there's some dang well good free agents out there, we're not even gonna get our hands on them. Our defense is okay. Antoine Winfield was still a free agent in this game. I didn't even notice he was even. Oh, he would have been cool to have. Oh well. That's alright. It doesn't matter now. It's too late. Texting right now. Hold on. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning here. Because why not? Just chilling. You know, streaming, trying to grow this channel. Because that's what I want to do. And it's awesome. Yes. Please. Alright, so I'm not sure if we'll make the playoffs this season or not. I hope we do, but I can't say we would either. It'll be interesting, to say the least. Singing jams in my head right now. Guys, I'm just chilling right now. I've ever just had like a time where it's like, I'm just gonna chill. Like, I just want to chill. I might, yeah, like right now. So. Alright, let's see it. No playoffs. 9-7 though. Not bad. But not great either. Huh. Okay, I can see it. Alright guys, I think that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, make sure you guys stay tuned for more videos. And as always, from me to you, saying so long, everybody.